Hello and welcome back to another final table commentary. If at any point in time you find yourself not caring for the commentary, there'll be a link in the description down below to the video and BCP Poker Replays YouTube account, so if you choose to do so you can check out the action in some silence. With that being said, today we got a 1K PKO from Scoop 2022, another stacked final table. The nerd guy with a couple of queens is going to get things started off. We got the gambler, we got Joni Juice, we got Vic, we got Smilly the hero, Bankroller with a big stack, and Mike Sonass. Mike and Sonass? Mike Sonass. Boppity doo, Mike it is. We see the gambler fold the ace-9 there, boppity boo, a queen and a 10 hits the muck. Looks like everybody's playing a little bit of tight. I'm a little bit confused by the 860k in front of the nerd guy, but I suppose that's just a glitch, as Vic will rip in the ace-queen suited and get it on through. So it's a 1K buy-in. Vic's got a very small bounty on their head, $750. Looks like they may have scooped one bounty. The nerd guy as well didn't do too good of a job of scooping the bounties, only $800 on top of their head. We see Smilly and Bankroller doing quite well, both with a big stack and the big bounties on their heads. Got 30k for first, 30k for second, 17k for third place, so we got quite the difference between first, second, and third. Boppity boo, as the bounties for first place will be ginormous. Anyways, the nerd guy goes for a little bluffski here with the pair of sixes, I think. Is it a bluffski or a value bet? Having a hard time telling sometimes. Joni Juice with the ace and the 9 will call and check it on back on the deuce river and see the good news. Was it like a little block bet to try to get called by some single heart hands? Very interesting little bet there by the nerd guy. Boppity boo, boppity bee. Smilly with an ace. We'll see if they open it on up. You like your position, don't you? As Bankroller goes for the 3-bet and the 3-bet gets through. Smilly has to fold the ace. Queen 9 gets to open and take it down pre. 7-7 for Smilly. A couple of 8s for Bankroller. They acknowledge how lucky they are. Boppity boo. Seven 5-2 flop goes check, bet. Oh, that's a large bet. 765k. Smilly's gonna call 5 on the turn. No surprises here so far. Another half pot size bet by Bankroller. Or I should say another bet, half pot this time. Boppity boo. 3 on the river goes check, check, and Bankroller will take a nice pot. Smilly down to 35 blinds, still in second place. But that's a big one going Bankroller's way. That's going to be a very, that's going to be a, you know what, Jack 10 flops 2 pair. Sorry, it confused me there. Ace 8 turns a pair of 8s. Has showdown value, no need to bluff. I don't know if they go for a betski here. Is that Goku Ultra, I don't, what's going on? Oh, his little avatar. Not familiar. Anyways, the 2 pair goes for a betski. Bankroller folds the pair of 8s. Smilly, right? He folded? I sure hope so. That's what I think happened. Ace 4 suited will rip it all in for Vic. Bankroller with an ace in the big. We'll find the call. Boppity boo, 4 on the flop. There we go. No sun run. Boppity boo. Bankroller still talking about Goku after getting sucked out on. Does not give a shit about the 28 blinds nor the $750 bounty. Doopity doo. That's kinda funny. It's like he typed that chat out while the hand was being played and then he sent it afterwards. Just does not care about the hand. 5-4 suited for Bankroller. Do we rip it all in? That they do. Ace Queen for Gambler. Boppity boo. Any 5-4 or 6 or heart? Heart on the river. That will get the job done. Bankroller running hot here. First the 8s versus 7s. Then the 5-4 versus Ace Queen. Then Bankroller goes for the, looks like a little bit more in a min open. We'll face the all in from the Ace Queen from the nerd guy, and that will get through pre-flop surely. Boppity bop. 70 blinds for Bankroller. Ace 5 will go for the 2.2x open once again. Vic with a couple of 7s in the small blind will rip it all in and likely get it through. They do. Ace Queen for Mike. We'll finally get to hear from them. They'll jam it all in. Looks like an 11 big blind stack. Don't think they're getting called here. Vic with an ace is thinking about it. They'll land on the fold. Ace Jack for the nerd guy. We'll open it on up for the minimum. King Deuce for Mike in the big blind is suited. We'll see if he comes along to the flop here. Often you're going to be dominated, so you may not want to. But look at this. Top pair versus the nut straight. Boppity bop. No diamonds for Mike. He's in a real tough position here. Surely going to have to call the min bet. 7 of spades on the turn. Locks up the board for the nerd guy. How long will Mike hold on to the pair of kings? $2,600 bounty on Mike's head. Nerd guy bets another 700k. If I'm Mike, I'm hanging in there. I don't know about you, but I think Mike might land on the fold. Ah, shit, he calls. It's down to 6.6 blinds. 6 on the river. Do we ever check fold? There's only, look at the pot. 3 million chips in the middle, 1.3 behind. I think Mike finds the call here now. Yep, just gonna land on the call and the nerd guy will get the bounty. Boppity bop. Nice flop for him. Jack 8 for bankroller. We'll go for the open. Ace 5 for nerd guy. Could go for the 3-bet, but they just pass on the spot. Joni will get to defend the big blind with a king and a 7. 8-4-2 flop goes check bet fold, and we're moving along. Ace and a 3 for the nerd guy. Looks like an open. They do find it. Jack 2 for Vic will quickly hit the muck. Ace 3 for bankroller will open it on up. Jack 10 suited for Vic. We could jam here. Oh, it's a good spot because our bounty is just so not enticing to call for. Wow, that sentence was broken. So Vic's bounty is so small, bankroller is not enticed to call. Boppity bop. 4-7 suited for bankroller. We'll go for almost a 4x pre-flop here. Nerd guy with an ace and a queen. Hopefully just calls. Nah, he rips it all in and buys the pot. Bankroller with a king and a 4. We'll open it on up. Joni with a king and a 4. We'll call the big blind. Ace 10 3 flop goes check bet fold. And we're moving along. Ooh, Joni gets an ace and a king. Nerd guy with an ace and a queen. We got a big setup here. Nerd guy still has the hearts as outs. Joni with the king of hearts. No hearts on the flop. Only a queen will do. Not going to happen here. Joni gets the full double. 23 blinds. King queen suited for bankroller. We'll open it on up. Smilly in the big with an ace and a jack will defend. Do we 3-bet? 3-bet all in comes on in. Bankroller thinking about a call here with the king queen suited. That's a 6k bounty on the line. It's a big jam, but bankroller is going to find the call, I think. There it is. King, queen. Only a king or queen. There we go. A king on the river. That will do. Bankroller gets the big bounty. The big stack. 93 blinds for him. A king and a 10. Do we just jam everything now? Playing 20 blinds deep. Joni with a king, or a queen and a jack, sorry. Looks like they'll find the open here. They go for the min open. But does bankroller just jam? Looks like that's what they're going to do. They do go for a non-all-in 3-bet. That's interesting. Putting a little bit more pressure on Joni, making your hand look a little bit stronger, actually. Joni in position, getting a fair price with Queen Jack. We'll just lay it down. Ace Queen for bankroller. We'll go for the 2.2x open and take it down pre. 6-7, we'll open it on up. Nerd guy with an ace and a 10. We could call, we could 3-bet, we got options here. All in 3-bet, comes on in, and gets on through. Blinds go up, boppity boo. Ace and a queen for nerd guy. Doesn't look like anything else, so everybody folds, we move along. Ace 2 suited for bankroller. We'll rip it all in, and the nerd guy folds the pocket pair there. Bankroller rips in the king and the queen, and gets it on through. I think we're going to see a lot more of that. King 5 suited just rips it all in. Gets it on through. Looks like 25 big blinds is the margin, if anybody's curious. King queen suited for the nerd guy. Hopefully bankroller just passes on the spot. That he does with the 3 and the 2. Another 3-2 will likely... Oh, goes for the min open. Alright. Change of pace here. In position says let's play a pot post flop. Nerd guy will rip in the ace queen suited. Or a non-all in 3-bet, that works too. Bankroller not going to come along with the 3 and the 2. Queen 8, bankroller goes for the min open. Takes it down as nerd guy's up to 30 blinds. Ace 7 gets a walk. Boppity bop. Ace and a 6 for Joni. We'll rip it all in. Get it on through. Doopity doo. 4-7 for bankroller. We'll just pass on the spot. King 10 for nerd guy. We'll rip it all in. Joni with a king as well. They're suited. They do fold. Good timing. Couple of 7-2s out there. 7-5 for Vic gets a walk. Boppity bop. 8-8 for Joni. Can rip it all in. Vic will go bounty hunting. Look for ace or another 7. Boppity bop. No ace or 7 for Vic. I suppose there was a 7, but only one. Joni gets the full double. Vic rips in the jack 10. Bankroller with a king and a 2 will jam all in for 30 blinds. Flop a pair of 2s. And the 2s hold on up. Vic is Gonzo Alonso in 4th place. Boppity bop. Bankroller rips in the king 5 suited for about 30 blinds. No, 27. Gets it on through. Jack 3 will defend the big blind and flop 2 pairs. The nerd guy with a nut flush draw. Backdoor straight draw. Boppity bop. Bets a quarter pot. See a check raise. The question is, how does the nerd guy go about this? Not surprised to see it come in. Do we just jam on the flop? 3-bet to 2 million. Okay. Bankroller will surely just jam it all in for him. Or put it to 3 mil. Alright, this looks pretty strong. So I thought both these guys were just going to jam. They go for a few more bet skis. No hearts for nerd guy. Bankroller's run continues. Joni did a great job of laddering. They picked a few spots too. I think they got an a6 through. I mean, 4-handed, that's an easy jam for whatever, it was like 10 blinds. Anyways, Joni's heads up here. Quite the battle ahead of him. Queen 9 versus an ace and a king. We'll see a limp and a raise and a call and a 10-4-2 flop go. Bet. Fold? Feels weak, but we gotta fold the queen 9 on the flop. We just don't... Oh, ace king versus 10-10. Fuck that last hand. We're gonna get this all in. Limp, all in, call. Boppity bop, king on the flop, looking for a 10. 10, but it's a diamond. Joni makes the flush. Doopity doo 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 doo. 5-7 will raise. 8-3 will call. 8. Oh, that's a king. 8-2 flop goes check, bet, call. 40% pot, bet. Oh, 10 of diamonds on the turn, and Joni fires away with the 5 and the 7. Has 7 high. Bankroller hangs in there. Scoops the 4 mil in the middle. Very nicely done. Queen 6 will raise and take it down pre. King 6 will limp it in. 9-2 will raise and take it. 5-2 for bankroller. Will raise and take it down pre. Queen 8 gets a walk. Boppity B. 7-2 limps it on in. Joni jams the ace and gets it through. King 9 suited. Queen 6 suited. Sees a limp pot, and we got a whole bunch of hearts out there. We see 6 different hearts. We're going to get this all in. Nope. Bankroller says we'll just fold on the flop. Once we see that sort of aggression. 10-6 versus 10-5. A raise and a take it down for Joni. Ace 7 will raise and take it down for bankroller. Punches being thrown back and forth. 5-2 limps it on in. Flops a pair of 2s. Queen 8 will come along with the backdoor flush draw. Backdoor straight draw. Boppity B. Joni checks it down and takes a little pot. 8-9 will limp it in. Queen 3 checks it back. Ace King 8 flop goes check, bet, fold, and we're moving along. Boppity bop. 10-8 raises. 5-4 defends. Flops a pair in the straight draw. Looking for a 3. No, he's got the best hand right now. But the 3 does make a straight for bankroller. They lead out. Joni with the straight draw to the 5 or 9. Goes for the all-in. Bad timing. Jack on the river, that will do. Bankroller gets the job done. Holy shit. So what's the difference? 75k to 34? What a difference between first and second place. Bankroller scooped a whole bunch of bounties. Got Smilly's bounty, which was like 6 grand. Boppity bop, got a few others. Gets the W, so they get their own bounty on top of all that. 44 grand in bounties. What the hell? That's a lot. Well, I suppose that's the end of the show, so if you made it all the way through, thanks for checking this shit out. Hopefully we'll see you in another one. Until then, adios amigos.